This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com with the weekend market analysis for March 6th and March 7th, 2021. Let's take a look at markets here. Market coming off the highs of the session and also coming off the lows of the session. Volatility has returned in the market as we see the VIX trading close to the 30s. So as long as volatility is in the market, what that means is actually, in my opinion, it actually means the market is open to lower prices. I know that makes no sense, but volatility means there's instability in the market. If you recall, on the way up, the market was more stable. Let's begin with the S&P 500. Oh, by the way, the Dow started the session up, I believe, almost 250. At some point in today's action, the Dow was down, I believe, 150 down, give or take, and now has gone as high as 440. All this has taken place within the last 3-4 hours. Very volatile session. If we take a look at the current 5-minute chart, and I begin with the 5-minute chart, we can understand how markets are playing out here. Let's begin with the uniformity concept. For those of you who love to play the small time frame, take a look at how the uniformity concept could have kept you abreast of what the market was looking to do. A break here of that high, take that break around RSI 61.8, extend it out like that, and it gives you a good, remember, this is the 5-minute chart, so reversals have been coming around here. You can also note RSI 50 rejection has been a good trigger for movement lower. And again, this is a 5-minute chart, so small time frame. In a sense, we don't really care about this, but this is just a good educational area on this chart just to show you what is playing out. All right, let's take a look at the current line. So the markets come off the lows, now trading at the highs of the session. When I saved this chart for the S&P 500 a couple of minutes ago, S&P 500 was up 1.45%. Take a look at this line here. We can draw it this way. Off the high there. And then there's a line as such. And of course, you can see that market's been struggling when it comes to this line. The blue line is the uniformity resistance line here. And what I'm getting at is we are back to test that line. Resistance on that line means we've seen the intraday highs for now. In fact, let me go ahead and update this chart, and you'll see the market is very aware of this line. So that's the line right there. Right there. So if you're playing this market from a very small time frame point of view, what the market is saying that this is now intraday where you'd want to go short and see how things play out. If the market was to move above this line from a short-term swing trade, that would be where you want to get an entry, because clearance of this blue line would push things to the upside. All right, there's one other line for your consideration. Remember, there's a lot on these charts. If I take this line as such, the previous RSI lows line, connecting the lows as many of the lows, and extend it out. This line is beautiful in its information. It's the line connecting the lows, all these lows here. By the way, I should have pointed out the RSI setting here. So 5-minute chart. And I use RSI setting of 26. So I can remove as much of the noise as possible. At any rate, take a look at how this line has been instrumental in giving you insight into what the market is about to do. A break there, resistance on the line, that high, resistance on this line, there's a high right there, resistance, double top resistance here for the highs there. We tag this here for the highs there, and now we are back showing resistance. So if the market is unable to clear the red line and the blue line, it means that for now, from an intraday perspective, it means that the market is due to come off the highs of the session. We shall see. That concludes the free portion of this video. The rest of the video is for paid Muadhi.com subscribers. All right, let's continue on.